Glasstress is an idea, is a project which started to be conceptualized many years ago. The word Glasstress is something concerning which is something which is inherent to the material. Glass has a lot of stress when you make it, when you fuse it, and Glasstress is also in a way my particular difficulty is the stress which took me to bring glass on another level of representation. You see, when I started because I don't come from glass, I don't come from craft, I have another background, I come from literature, and when I started to work in Murano some 25 years ago, I thought to bring the idea which belonged to Peggy Guggenheim, not to me, according to which glass is far too important a material to be left only in the hands of the shopkeepers of Venice or the glassmaster of Venice, which I completely agree. So at that time, I thought that to bring art into glass in Murano would have signified something very important for the island. Everybody would have rejoiced for the idea. That was not true. I got a lot of difficulties, a lot of resistance, because in a way Murano still now is very linked to the tradition. So I said, okay, so since the other horn of the dilemma is art, I bring what I do to the art fair, to the art market. That was even worse, because you see, the art market, till now something is changing, but is very prejudicial against glass, against any form of craft. The artist wants to be considered as the author of something which overcomes craft. So, out of despair, I started to say to myself, oh, I give up, or I build my own movement. Because Glasstress is a movement, is a cultural movement. Is a movement which is hopefully the final realization of cross-border, between craft and fine art, which is a preoccupation of everybody now. Everybody has the same problem. But I started to have the problem 20 years ago. Why am I here in SOFA? I'm here, by the way, already for 12 years. I'm here because, the art world doesn't want me. This is a niche in the market, a very high-end level of creations, but still not able to do the jump. I'm here because, you see, I'm working with glass. This is a rain of glass and ceramic, But I must say, let's say something a little bit against this. We needed a show like the MAD, or needed the Biennale of Venice to make the glass world and the art world aware that there is something more when you see an object than the question, how do you make it? There is a question to ask, why do you make it? That's where the artists come into play, conceptually. So, SOFA for me has been for years a way of confrontation, But you see, since here, the art glass movement, the studio glass movement has been developing this fantastic mixage of things, And only in America you could have something like this, I think, because there is an affluent society. There is the studio glass movement has been able to build up the old collectors, the old fairs, the old museum, the old seminars, and create a kind of nomad world, where artists emigrate from one part of the globe to the other. They have created the Art Alliance for glass. It's something very, 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 very interesting. That's why, although I think that most of the artists I'm representing here, they would not like to be in Sofa, no. They would like to be in Art Basel, no. Still, I continue to do, because this is the final evidence that if you work coherently in a certain direction, you can break down barriers.